This week on Bad Clown's Film Pitch.
It's Valentine's Day, so let's snuggle up, get nice and cozy, and create our very own rom-com.
All right, boys. Lights, camera, action.
I'm feeling so romantic, boys!
Are you?
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing this sweater. The jumper. Do we call them sweaters here?
Yeah. Why are you wearing the jumper, Sam?
I'm feeling comedic. I wonder if there's a way for us to blend the way that we're feeling.
Right. I'm feeling cold.
Alone.
So we probably won't do that one.
No,
so I'm
we won't.
thinking we blend your romance
Yeah.
with my comedy.
What, we fuck?
Yeah.
Too early in the podcast for that? Yeah, you just pop
So
out.
when I say I want someone to blend with my comedy, what I mean is I'm going to fuck them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Does it worked out? I mean, you're married.
Or we could make a rom-com.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm down for either or both.
Both?
Yeah.
Both could work. Yeah.
Sort of when Harry met Sally kind of thing.
You were going to say Wes Anderson? Or Wes Anderson
I
flick?
was like, where's Harry?
I mean, let's talk about rom-coms. Rom-coms.
Rom-coms.
Comedy set in Rome.
Rom-com set.
Let's,
When the member of the Senate falls in love with the centurion.
Gladiator's my favourite. Did you know Paul Mescal is in the next Gladiator film as the lead in Gladiator 2? It's been confirmed. I saw him.
Gladiator 2?
Saw him in. Yeah, it's coming out. Yes. I saw him in a stage production of A Streetcar Named Desire the other day. He was very good. Paul, if you're watching or listening,
It's
Paul-
not that camera.
Paul, if I look, but look, Tashi knows now.
so
When I do
many.
this, she knows. Yeah, he was ready.
I was ready.
Paul, if you're listening or watching, listen. We're just doing this so we can make a clip, tag his name. Maybe someone will click on it. Right?
So maybe Gladiator 2 will be a rom-com.
Yes.
Because they've done sort of historical epic. Why not take the sequel into another genre?
Historical epic.
What about
With romance.
the Emperor falls in love with a gladiator?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like that.
So we've got that whole...
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
Should I do it? Yeah.
Oh, will I, won't I?
Yeah.
Big romantic gesture.
Also,
Thumbs
fingers are
up.
quite sexy, aren't they? Like
Fingers?
inherent.
Whoa.
Well, no, they are, right?
Yeah.
That's not.
Talk to me about a knuckle.
No, that's below the finger. That's below. But it is. But maybe when he gets thumbs up, maybe there's a whole sort
Well,
of
I'm thinking they're
rise.
dating. They're dating alongside the gladiator
They don't,
contest.
because it's the helmet thing in the first one.
Sorry.
Oh, you think mystery?
Don't know.
Oh.
They don't know.
Because I was envisioning they go for a meal right at the restaurant. They're having a pizza.
Oh, at the restaurant.
Or maybe even some
Got
pasta.
Pizza Express
Yeah, of
opposite
course.
the Coliseum.
And then they finish. And then
Excuse me.
Excuse me?
They finish the meal.
And then
and
come.
then they finish the meal, and then the gladiator is like, sorry, I'm trying to earnestly talk about my idea here. The gladiator
Please.
goes, Your Highness, Your Majesty, Your great Emperor, do you think we could have another date? And the Emperor goes,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was still
The word "come" was funny there.
Yeah,
It
sure,
was
yeah.
funnier than.
oh, like ejaculate.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So we have to say things in Oxford language for you, right?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Come, ejaculate. Rome. What would you? I suppose that's probably the Colosseum.
Yeah.
What's a posh way for saying Rome?
Rome.
Romulus.
Oh, yes, oh, no, yeah.
Yeah. Come on. It's a comedy podcast, for God's sake. I'm sorry for throwing you there with the
So we're going down this route of Gladiator 2 is now a rom-com.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm on board too.
We've got the Coliseum. That's kind of like, in Sleepless in Seattle, they meet at the Empire State Building at the end.
At the end, yeah, that's...
That could be the Coliseum is the like...
is that the one with You've Got Mail? Is that...
That's a different film.
That's that is
That's
the title
the film.
of the No, sorry. I confused those ones because
Yeah.
they're
Is
both...
that the one with Start of a 10?
yeah, well, anyway. But yeah, because then they meet at the Empire State at the end of that. Isn't that
Yeah.
as well?
And King Kong, yeah.
Oh, yeah. My 3 favourite rom-coms.
So we're envisioning an Emperor Gladiator romance.
Yeah, just from his tangent about Paul Mescal being...
Yeah.
Kind of-
Paul, if you're watching, big fans over here. Come on, be a guest. There's a spare seat here for you.
You can bring a friend. We've got loads
We've
of
got
seats.
so many. Come on along. Bring Ridley Scott. He's still alive, right?
Currently.
Yeah.
'Cause he's
At time of
directing-
recording.
He's
At
directing-
time of recording.
Come along,
fully
Ridley.
alive.
Big fans. Favorite Ridley Scott film? I think Aliens.
Alien.
Did he not do Aliens?
No.
The Last
James
Duel.
I don't know if I like his.
Last Duel's good.
Last Duel
That's your
was
favourite?
good. That's a pretty good rom-com.
It's new. It's the one you can think of. The
rom-com,
Martian.
right? That's a
The
rom-com.
Martian.
The Martian.
Last Duel, was that a rom-com?
No. We're very much not so.
No, actually, thinking
I'm gonna hit the road.
thinking really hard
No,
about
romance in that one.
Yeah.
So the Emperor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is in love with a gladiator.
And the Emperor's in like the Emperor from the Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, or like,
Like a llama.
the Emperor of Rome.
Well, the Emperor,
I've been
Emperor dies at
misunderstood.
the end of Gladiator.
But there's another
So there's got to
one.
be a new hip one in town.
Yeah. Also played by Joaquin Phoenix.
Well, I was thinking more of like a Bridget Jones type character.
Oh, Colin Firth.
Yes. Yes. Or Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
But who's a new like Ben Whishaw? Do you reckon?
Oh,
Is that
he's
the
a bit
new-
older than you think.
Right.
Wow.
Well, he is. Like, he's like...
But Colin Firth is as old as I know.
No, but he's like a staple. Isn't Ben Whishaw like 40, 50?
It's
I-
not 50.
Okay, so like 40.
Yeah, he's 40 probably. I don't know.
He's
Right.
got greys coming in. I mean, it depends on who we've got playing the
but-
Gladiator.
Can we not have a Silver Fox Emperor?
Are you trying to audition?
No.
Right, okay.
No?
No, yeah, sure, I like Ben Whishaw.
Yeah. So you want like Ben Wishaw's the new Emperor?
Ben Whishaw is the new Emperor.
I like it. He's unsure, right? He's not confident in his new role.
That kind of fits
His general demeanour.
So maybe he's like, I need to please the people.
but I also need to please you.
So let's throw some gladiatorial games and maybe we'll meet some people when we're
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like, Oh, bloody hell. So I need...
golly, I don't...
Rome is so big. The people just don't like me. I'm thinking maybe...
Not just my ex-girlfriend.
Remember how they
So it
react?
starts with the Emperor getting kicked out of his flat. By his ex.
flat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What they've called flats.
Villas.
Flat. It's Villa. It's Villa in Tuscany.
Yeah.
and so he's like, and she's like, get out of here, Brutus.
Brutus the Fifth?
Could be.
Oh,
sure.
Yeah. Yeah, what's that? What's the sexiest number? Brutus the Sixth, and then whoever's the new gladiator, his name, he's the 9th. So together they're 69.
96.
No.
So
I'm trying
we
to-
start with that classic rom-com trope, right, where the ex is horrible.
Yeah.
Right. He's
Yeah.
just come out of a 4-year relationship with his ex, who is the meanest lady that you've ever met.
Okay, sure. Played by.
She's throwing-
Let's go. Who's a mean-spirited actress? Be careful what you say.
Yeah, that's you've put.
I've really thrown you in a ditch, but you've got to dig yourself out. Come on, who's mean-spirited?
Because you'll keep clicking.
Come on, I won't
You're
stop.
clicking.
Who's a
John? John, who are you thinking, John?
like Angelina Jolie in like a bad mood.
Whoa!
Well, she can play like
I said who's a mean.
Maleficent, that kind of thing. That's what I was thinking.
She's a well-known big fan of this podcast, and I said who's a mean-spirited
I actually
actress?
spoke to Angie this morning.
Yeah,
I just,
she's not gonna
I
like
was
this.
thinking recently split up Brad Pitt. That's what I was thinking.
I suppose her and Ben Wish, I can see them together.
And so she's saying, get out of here, Brutus.
Yeah.
I throw at you my Roman wine.
Yeah.
I get out of here with your toga.
Keep going. What else is it? Come on.
Your Caesar crown. Get out of there.
Oh, what's he done?
Off to
Why
run with
aren't they
you.
breaking
Yeah,
up?
I'm sleeping with your brother.
Oh, he's not called Brutus.
He's
called
called-
Pleasantness.
Subtle.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is so nice.
He's
Annoyingly
so
nice.
And
Yeah.
he's played by like.
And we can pull that trope from rom-coms of the hateable stepdad, right?
Yeah. Well, he's obviously
So, like-
played by Russell Crowe. That's just a little nod,
Oh,
little
yeah,
wink
yeah,
and a
yeah.
nod. Yeah, Russell Crowe. He's pretty mean. Isn't he? He's
Marcus.
Meanest, but he's a different character.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
but
it's
it's
like-
within the world of the.
Yeah. Meanest the Great or whatever.
And he's like, oh,
But they
bloody,
keep
bloody hell! I have all of Rome, but I've lost anything I cared about.
I've got Rome, but I've lost my world.
It's played by Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
I've lost my world.
Oh no! Oh bloody!
Gary,
I have to go on holiday. Let's throw a party.
And so he slinks back to Rome with his tail between his legs.
Yeah.
Okay, members of the Senate played by Peter Capaldi.
And Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. They're like, "What's the matter? What do you call an emperor?
Your
Grace?
Highness.
Tashi, what do you call an emperor?
What would you call an emperor?
Emperor.
Yeah.
My liege,
okay,
my
all
lord.
right. We've got to that level of comfortability in this room, have we?
What did they?
Sass. I don't know. I mean, Your Highness, you're great. You're great.
I can't. What did they say in Gladiator when they're speaking to him?
My emperor.
My emperor.
You're handsome.
Liege. What's a liege?
My liege. Oh, my liege. Welcome back to Rome. The common folk, they're not besotted with you in the way that you wish. And he goes, oh, bloody hell, I can't. I've lost Angelina Jolie, Russell Crowe. I've lost the will of the people. What can I do to win the will of the people back?
There's a plague going on.
It's like the evil.
Oh, yes, by the way, there's also a plague in southern Italy. Oh, bloody hell! Right,
we won't be coming here.
Well, I'm going to have to make a gladiator tournament.
And then I think we should have like an evil advisor, played by like Jason
Mark
Statham.
Strong.
Sure. Or Jason Statham.
Jason Statham doesn't do evil.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
The fuck are you talking about?
No, you need Mark Strong with a.
Sexy.
Ray Winston.
You're going for the same tone.
Yeah, I know. I want that, but I want it to be
That's
like
not art.
incredibly obvious he's the bad guy.
Yeah, Mark Strong.
Mark.
If he's
But they're
like,
all balls.
so they're like, oh, the people don't let me. He's like, my liege, the people are meaningless.
Can I have
Crush
Jason
them
Statham
beneath
in
your
there somewhere?
sandaled boot. And he's got Jason Statham as a minion. And he's like, yeah, his boot, yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. I can live
Mark
with
Strong
that.
and
I can
Jason
live with that.
Statham as
That's
a villain combo.
Yeah, are they going to fight?
They're going to
fall in love.
yeah.
So as a rom-com, I thought
Of
we
course.
need more love.
I need to remember.
Because you could have the main couple get together.
Yeah.
But if a couple of side characters
We need
get
some-
together, that's
Yeah.
better.
We need
I'm
some,
with
we need
you.
some,
Yeah.
we need some B stories.
B stories, like
B-movies.
the B movie with Jerry Seinfeld.
Exactly.
We
That's
need a couple
exactly
of
what-
Well,
bees
he's going
in
through
Rome.
the field of wheat, and there's a couple of bees, and
they're like,
side
they're
bit.
going for it. Well, what is a rom-com? Yeah. Can you
So-
alright, yeah.
The Emperor is going to throw a,
Bees fucking
Yeah.
the Emperor's going to throw a gladiator tournament.
Right.
Okay? But he's got to audition the gladiators, right?
Yeah. So it's like that scene in Nativity
Is it an
where
audition?
they get.
Yes, John.
They come
I'll tell you what.
do you want to see my tap, or do you want to
So it's
see
like
my rhythm back?
It's just like, so let's see how you do with the trident. Yeah. And then, but there's one gladiator. They're all wearing masks, right? There's gladiator masks.
I don't
Helmets,
know. I
think.
don't know.
Could be.
I think because he's got the one where he takes
Yeah.
it off and he does
Yeah,
the speech.
Yeah.
So he can't know who his love interest is going to be
And
straight away.
and the Emperor's looking, and this gladiator with the mask, master with the trident, master with the net, master with the gladius, name of the sword.
wow.
Excuse me?
Wow.
Excuse me?
That's right.
Wow.
That's right. I've read Asterix and Obelix, guys.
Homer's
French.
Odyssey. Okay, just a quick sidetrack. I know I do this all the time. You know Homer the Odyssey, the book?
The Simpson.
Well, no, well, this is you've already. But there's a guy. I think it was on like not Question Time. That's the political one, right? I don't know. Anyway, there was like
Question Time's the one where you ask
Eggheads. Eggheads. It was on Eggheads.
Time Team.
Eggheads. And the guy was like, "What is?" I can't remember the exact question, but he was like, "What is Homer's goal in the Odyssey?" And the guy answered, "Donuts." Genuinely. And he was so sincere with his answer. It was so good. Mwah! I love that stuff on daytime television. I watch a lot of it. I've got very little going on, but it was very good. It was very good. Go YouTube. Go YouTube that.
So Christian's just put a big dam in front of our flow there.
No. That's going to add to it. Trust me. Trust me.
That's the clip.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
So where were we? We were
The
talking
Simpsons.
about.
So he's watching this gladiator, this lithe body of a gladiator, whirling around all these weapons, and he's thinking, "Oh bloody hell!" He's like,
That's doing something for me.
Could this be a montage?
I think it could be. It's over a series of months
Yeah.
as the gladiators train for the big event.
Do they kill each other
Sexy
off in
music.
the auditions?
No, they save that for the main event because we become enamored with all these different characters, right?
How do
There's
you know?
the funny gladiator who's like, there's the mean gladiator.
David Harbour,
Which one?
the mean one.
The mean one, not the funny one.
No, the funny one should be like James Corden. Little callback.
You want some Corden in
I
the
just
in
want a
your
little
gladiator
bit of
movie.
Corden.
We've given him enough work.
Yeah, it's true.
We're casting.
He would be nowhere without us. Let's be honest.
We made him.
Okay, Matthew Horn. Then he needs.
Sure, we'll stick him in. Yeah.
Yeah. When you can't get Corden, you get Horn.
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't that the truth?
That's true. So we've got David Harbour. We've got.
So they're doing this
Michael.
montage.
Yeah.
It's sexy.
And funny.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
a little bit
couple,
comedy.
couple of bits where they like sort of go to stab each other, fall over, and then they're rolling around in the mud.
That's it. Yeah. And maybe they're rearranging their togas. What are they called? What the
I said toga earlier. I don't know
the
if
pants?
that's correct.
What are the pants called?
The pants.
They're like tight little.
like a
What are those
loincloth?
Like a
What are those tight little leather pants?
Those tight little pants that gladiators wear. Because I've seen it.
several-
I've seen it on the internet.
pairs,
It's like,
Just a googling of loincloth.
well, no, when you Google like Roman gladiators, like like whatever.
Let me find out. I'm willing to.
Okay, yeah,
risk
you
my
keep
search history. For
so,
So this montage, and the emperor's becoming more and more just obsessed with this gladiator. Right?
yeah.
Like he talks to his other senators, and it's like, I just can't believe it. It's
And
just,
they're like, you keep mentioning.
yeah. It's like, no, I don't keep talking. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. There's no signal in here. So I'm staring.
What a tease.
I know.
What a tease.
I googled what are the little leather pants worn by gladiators called.
So that'll come up later.
Yeah, I'll find out after the podcast.
Cool.
And then I'll shoot you both a message.
Yeah.
Maybe some images.
Maybe like 4 minutes after you find what you're looking for. So
4 minutes. That's a lot of time. Yeah. Yeah.
it's hard to tell. You don't want to
2.
embarrass yourself whilst trying to embarrass someone else.
2 minutes for the page to load.
So they need to meet. In a
So
row.
they've met through the audition.
Star-crossed
it.
lovers kind of thing.
Eyes across the room.
Yeah.
Colosseum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing.
And so Ben Whishaw was like, I have to meet this gladiator.
eyesight.
I have to meet this gladiator.
Yeah. Well, has he not met them already in the audition?
Yeah, but formally.
Like he's in the little box.
Yeah.
That box that he's
Well,
in the front.
really,
Yeah.
let's be real. It should probably happen during one of the big
Yeah.
moments.
So he wins the fight, maybe.
Well, yeah, he wins the fight and he's
Or
like,
maybe-
He pledges his victory to the emperor's glory.
gives him a flower or some
Well,
shit.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
he's about to lose the fight.
Oh, and he saves his life.
Got the
Yeah.
thumbs up, and he's like, "No, he lives." And then,
Yeah.
then he meets him afterwards, and he's like,
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a depth there.
A little bit of a yeah.
Because
Owes his
rom-coms work
life.
best when there's an imbalance of authority.
Correct. Oh, it's just like the workplace.
You have to owe the person that
That's
you're with
it.
something.
Oh, relationships.
Someone
Workplace.
paid for dinner.
What a gentleman. He saved my life.
Your calzone.
I'll get the
I
next
paid for it. This is awful. Terrible.
And so he's like, So, this gladiator, he's like, if I win this fight, the emperor must grant me one boon.
Excuse me?
One boon.
Oh.
like a favor.
Yeah.
Thought it was
The emperor's
word
like,
for boner.
Oh, right.
Ben Whishaw, the emperor's like, oh, bloody.
Oh, he's fanning himself.
I mean, how can I?
How can I say no?
How can I say no to such a reasonable request?
Yeah.
The gladiator loses.
Yeah.
Ben Whishaw saves his life, and therefore must grant the boon. And what's the boon? Dinner.
Right. Okay.
Can we have a
Well, you
little
said
right?
that
Because
before,
it's
okay.
a rom-com.
But I'm glad.
No, but we got to build.
We
to
need
it.
a little comedy, right? I'm getting a lot of good stuff here. Really good work. You're putting in the minutes. I'm
Thanks,
loving
man.
it.
So you need some.
We need some comedy. I want a scene in a restaurant, and I want it to be around the time that calzone came to Rome. And some people are like, "This ain't a pizza. The hell is this? This is a
folded my pizza.
what is
in
this?
half?
Some sort of pasty? No thanks. But
Because
I
they
want-
know about the pasty.
But one is for it and one is against it, and that is where there's like
a
that
good
little
idea.
flirty.
Could we heighten it with some sort of Mrs. Doubtfire kind of action where
Yes.
in this restaurant, or maybe there's another restaurant next door where
Yes.
we've got the gladiator boys and the gladiators.
What? Jason Statham and Mark Strong.
yes.
Yeah. But basically, our gladiator here has got to have meals with two people. So he's got to be the emperor. So he's whacking on the helmet to go have
Yes.
a meal with the emperor,
Yeah.
and then he's taking off to go have a meal with the boys.
Can we throw in a really snooty waiter?
Yes, we can. Of course, we can. And that, of course, will be
'Cause-
John Cleese.
John Cleese.
John Cleese.
John
Cleese. Here he is. I know, but that's what's so good about it.
Kristin's casting this film maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah, I love old films.
So-
Give me John Cleese.
And so we've got that imbalance. We've got that mixture, that
Yes.
combination of the gladiator with the gladiators, where they have to act laddie and like,
Have a
oh yeah,
regular
well, what are the
bit.
boys? Give me
Yeah.
a bowl just of beef.
Oh, fuck the calzone.
But
And then
then
he goes back.
Dinner with
Love
the
a
emperor.
calzone.
Oh, you're having a calzone for a starter.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
For a start, oh my God. Belly of Kings.
No, the waiter's insulted.
Oh.
The emperor's impressed.
Yes. I'm confused, but yes, I love it. Yes. Okay, so what happens? There's got to be a misunderstanding. So he says something to one of them, and then it's like that's the right opinion. Then he goes back and he mistakes that he's talking to the emperor.
Yeah. And a classic thing to throw in is that he's drinking a lot with the gladiators.
Yes. So he's smashed. He gets more
yeah.
smashed.
That's a classic like Blackadder thing.
Yeah.
So he's having a couple of Peronis,
Yeah.
a couple of Estrellas.
And they're like, "Oh, where have you been? We got you your round." He's like,
Oh, it's a beer and Moretti's. It's just Italian beers. That's
Suddenly,
what he's having.
he's back for finger food with the emperor.
I'm sorry. Oh, right. With you. Fingers are sexy. Fingers are
You said it
sexy.
earlier.
I said it, and I stand by it. Fingers are sexy. Paul Mescal.
Stop talking to him.
No, I'm just saying. If he's watching, he was very good in A Streetcar Named Desire. Stella.
That's what the gladiator cries as he goes back to the bar.
Yeah,
Get me a Stella!
Yeah, it's very good. Very, very good.
I want some Belgian beer instead.
Yeah. And
When
then
is this set?
Rome.
No, when is this set? Because we're having a lot. Does it matter?
Like 200 BC.
Yeah.
Is it a little bit like tongue in cheek?
Actually, it's after. It's AD.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We're a bit cheeky.
Don't want to get
We're
semantics, but
We're a
yeah.
bit cheeky with the history, I reckon.
Yeah. So it's like there's beer on tap, but there's
Peroni.
there's no gun. They're fighting with swords and that. Yeah.
And what's
They're
the...
texting.
Yeah.
But
Ben Wishaw, the Roman emperor, is waiting for a text.
But can it be like slightly out of time? So he's like on a BBM. So it's not like one or the other.
It's the past. So
Yeah.
it's on a Nokia.
of course.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And what's the
He has to
what's-
top up at some point.
It's like, oh,
He
my
goes
data's run out.
Yeah, the gladiator's like, if you love me, you'll meet me at the Colosseum. He texts back, no credit. Oh, bloody hell!
bloody hell!
He's running through the streets of Rome.
I should never have gone with Orange Mobile.
So then is this the breakup point in the rom-com?
Oh yeah, there has to be.
Because there always has to be a little bit where
No.
they break up. And
That should be before a big fight, and then he loses again.
But
It's like,
this-
am
this-
I gonna die?
I thought we're still in the strictly comic bit. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
whole
Oh, okay.
meal misunderstanding. What's the crux of that? So it's still all funny, but they're still together at the end. When the
John Cleese accidentally insults the Emperor, and he has him killed.
or John Cleese insults the gladiator.
And then the Emperor has him killed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the gladiator's like, "Wow, you do that for me?
I'll do anything for you.
I'd kill for you."
I'd kill the entire cast of Fawlty Towers for you. And that's like a little like breaking the fourth wall bit.
It's cheeky.
Yeah, it's a little joke.
And then you see like a bar in the background that's called Faulty Towers.
Yeah. So you're like,
It's subtle. It's well done.
yeah. You can't fault us on our subtlety. You really can't. Yeah, I'm liking this. We haven't
they're together after
cast.
this.
We haven't
They're-
cast
they're-
the gladiator, by the way. We've got the Emperor, but we haven't cast the gladiator. We don't know who the love interest is.
Do you know who's back in the scene? Sam Worthington.
He is
Yeah.
after Avatar: The Way of Water.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah. And if he's
Not been in other
watching,
films.
Sam Worthington, if you're watching, big fan. He's got some pretty good fingers in that film because they're long.
Blue.
They're really long and blue. Now, I can't tell if they were like CGI'd or if they were just painted blue. So I don't know.
I thought you meant the length.
No. Well, no.
I
That's
can't
no.
tell
I mean,
Oh.
no one's hands. I mean, no one's fingers are that long.
Well, they couldn't be.
I mean,
Come on.
I mean, Sam, if you're watching, let us know.
Nobody's hands are that blue unless they're dying.
Have you ever had a friend with like abnormally long fingers? Have you ever?
Where's this headed?
No, it's not. But have you ever met someone you've gone, whoa, like that's impressive? Have you actually?
Not for a while.
Not for what? No, I don't think I
don't know
have
why.
either. But I have seen. Forget it.
So,
So you want Sam Worthington doing his like Australian American, because it's kind of Russell Crowe.
I want
I
Terminator
want-
Salvation.
I want what he does
Right.
in.
Half robot.
Yeah, half robot.
I want the voice that he does in Clash of the Titans.
What's that then? Give us a go.
Australian.
Yeah, it's great because in Clash of the Titans, there's a flashback where he's a boy. When he's a boy, he's like, "God, Dad, I hope we get there." Like very, I hope we get there across the sea. He's like, "We will make it, son." And then he grows up and he's like, "Oh, bloody hell, Dad! Bloody hell, where are all these bloody monsters?"
Oh, I'm a bloody demigod, am I? Oh,
Oh,
dear.
I'm bloody half god. I can't bloody believe it.
Didn't they make 3 of those movies? Is that?
No,
I
they
think
made a
did.
second one.
They made a second one.
That's mad to me. That is insane that
They-
they actually
they
made a sequel
to a
to,
piece of
that
shit.
film. Yeah.
So, the Emperor kills John Cleese, the snooty waiter,
Yeah.
in defense of the gladiator.
Yeah, how does he kill him? It's got to be funny. It's got to be funny.
And it's-
Oh, so John Cleese is like, and the tip, my liege.
Tip of his sword.
Oh, I was thinking Something to do with the thumb, right? Because that's how the Emperor kills people. The Emperor doesn't kill.
Or he's like, how was your dinner? And then he does like the down. And he goes, oh, any tip? And he goes, here's your tip. Way!
Here's your tip. He's got someone to do it.
Yeah. Tip of the sword.
Yeah.
But maybe as the person
gladius.
does it,
The gladius.
Yeah.
as he does it, he does go, it's the tip of a sword. Just so like the...
Yeah.
I'd hate for people to not get it.
Yeah. Like, you can't knock us on our subtlety. But some people aren't going to
have to
quite
know.
get it, are they?
Can be a
Come on.
touch too subtle.
Yeah.
Is what I'll say.
Some people don't quite get like subtle jokes. And I want them to feel included. I want America to feel... So that's too far.
So we put some American
Big
flags
American
in the
audience.
background.
Yeah.
They're together, right?
Done.
Yeah.
After
Done.
that, how could
After
you not?
you have John Cleese killed for you.
Can they sort of walk along the beach even though they're not near on?
There's
Like-
a coast of Rome.
Yeah, but like
So I think
Is there?
go on holiday to Pompeii
I think they walk
as
out.
it's exploding.
Yes.
And they're kissing.
The final moment, the wedding, and in the background,
Yeah,
the volcano goes, and
that's-
there's mad Twitter feeds for it.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, what's
So-
going on?
Because that's romantic to have something that powerful in the background.
So
Well,
I-
maybe
well,
that's
yeah.
when they.
Yeah. So. The emperor's
calzone.
cousin is getting married in Pompeii. He has to bring someone. He brings Sam Worthington the Gladiator
As a guest.
As a guest to the wedding. Vesuvius erupts.
Yeah.
During the wedding.
Yeah. But
And-
who saves him?
They don't. That's just a romantic backdrop. We don't worry too much about the wedding being swallowed by lava and flame.
What- so it's
we
just
just
something
want
that you
we want
see.
that shot of them making out in front of the
Yeah,
volcano.
But that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
We
there's
need a
like,
reason to get them there. That's the wedding.
there's like a brief mention later where they're like,
Oh,
oh,
my
that
cousin-
was a shame.
That everyone died.
It was. Aren't Juniper.
So I
Thank God for our boat.
yeah,
I'll
exactly.
reference
I've inherited a lot of money.
they kiss in front of Vesuvius, right? And then you know the bit in the rom-com where they're both with their friends
Yeah.
and they're both quite moony-eyed over it. So he's with like, so
tell me about
Ben
it.
Wishaw's with the other Senate members, and he's like, I just can't stop thinking about him. They're like, my liege, millions dead.
Well, no, because that could be funny. He's like, I just can't stop thinking about it, and they're like, I know, what a terror. He's like, no, I mean the
burning in the
Gladiator. Yeah, it's like, no,
no, but also,
maybe you should get your priorities in check. So he's like, I know, I should put him
but
first.
sir, the fire, yes, the fire of love.
Yeah. The eruption. How did you know? How did you bloody hear about that? Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah.
And then Sam Worthington's with the other gladiators is like, God, the Emperor's bloody great, isn't he?
And they're like, I mean, he has us fighting.
We're technically slaves.
He kind of has like he saved your life, but Maximus is dead. Like he didn't give a shit.
The
about-
rebellion didn't really happen. In the
Oh
last
no, did Maximus die?
Yeah.
Oh no.
He put tigers in there with him and everything. Man. It's crazy.
I hate it when they do that.
It was him.
Yeah, they.
It's not a collective.
Yeah, like them.
Rome's not a republic. That was the dream.
Yeah.
And so, I think the serious part where they break up
Sure.
is when it comes to the round where it's Sam Worthington versus Mark Strong.
Oh, in the
And someone has to die, right? So the other members of the Senate, like, my lord, my liege, someone has to perish. The public are clamouring for it. Someone has to die. He's like, no, but I love no. He's, bloody hell!
Yeah. I have my loyalty to my man friend. What's he called? No,
But it's a secret, right?
no, but
Worthington.
what's no, Mark Strong. What would he be called? He'd be called his right hand dude. Well, I don't know.
Is Mark Strong the Emperor's right hand dude?
He's one of them, isn't he? It's
Oh, yeah,
Jason Statham and
Yeah. What's a good Roman name? Marcus?
Marcus Strong.
Marcus Strongest.
Marcus. Yeah, sure. Let's just make him his right hand man.
Yeah.
It makes things easy. So then he's like, who? Oh no! Who do I choose? My love or my
Why is he
friend?
his right hand man fighting in the gladiator tournament?
I don't make it the story. I
do
just
make the story.
Maybe he gets caught doing something.
Who? Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus. And then
Yes.
well, there's
Yes.
only one way to punish
Yes.
you. Put you in the pit.
Yes.
The Colosseum.
Oh, what if, right? He's caught flirting with Sam Worthington or something along those lines, and he's not happy about it. And it's like, you have to go in the ring. And then someone's like, well, the
not
next
a
fight is
wrestling
Sam
ring.
Worthington in the ring. Well, look, I don't understand. The other day we were talking about football with someone. I was like, oh yeah, the audience were great. And they're like, the audience? What are you talking
Do you think they
about?
rehearsed
Yeah.
the match?
What are they called? Not an audience.
Crowd.
Oh,
Supporters.
So boring. crowd.
Fans.
Yeah, but it's like a collective.
Yeah.
So the collective want blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want Marcus or
So Marcus beats Sam Worthington. Or Samus.
Worthington.
Samus Worthingtonus.
And this is it. He loses. He looks
Sam.
to the Emperor, right? And he...
But there are rumours. I think there should be rumours flying around. At this
Yeah, yeah.
point.
He looks to the Emperor. He knows the Emperor's going to save him.
Yeah.
Right? They're in love.
Of course.
The people of the crowd are chanting,
Kill him.
kill him, kill him. Ben Wishel's like... He lets out one meek, bloody hell.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
And he has to... His duty to the people is more than the duty of his heart.
No, and then instead, like, that's the Stella moment, maybe. That's the
Get me a Stella!
Yeah. And does he kill him then?
Yeah, that's it. That's the...
Can I be completely
but he's not quite dead, and he goes down onto the floor of the Colosseum, and he's holding Sam
in his
Worthington.
arms? Yeah.
And the
Sorry about that.
The crowd start chanting,
Peer pressure.
kiss him.
Kiss him.
Kiss
him.
No, it's like one person stands up and they're like,
Kiss him.
and then someone else like, yeah,
Kiss him.
kiss him.
Because now the crowd is sad, right?
Kiss. Yeah,
They
yeah,
just
yeah.
cried. They just cried out for him to be killed, and now they're sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because can I be complete in this rom-com of ours?
Rom-Com.
Well, it is a rom-com.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. It's a new genre.
It's very Rome-centric and very.
Well, it wasn't built in a day.
It's very romantic.
Romantic.
That's very good. I only just clocked that. There is.
He was too concentrating on his own joke.
No, it's not a joke. There's very little comedy in this. There's one scene in a restaurant. But that.
Excuse
do you
me.
know what I mean?
Sorry, I thought we wanted to be a rom-com that wins awards.
Yeah.
You're right. This is like A Star Is Born or
Yeah.
or
There's
La
a
La
few-
Land.
There's a few
Titanic.
funny moments.
Titanic.
There's a few funny moments in Titanic, but the main thing is a tragedy.
Actually, no, you're right about Titanic because this is a very, very. This happened. This really happened. This is
Romeo
true.
and
This is
Juliet.
it. You're watching history.
So Ben Whishaw
It's
takes
real.
Samus Worthington down to the lower decks where
Excuse
they're
me?
having a good time. They're playing. No, it's not like Titanic. So
And then
yeah,
an
so,
iceberg hits the Colosseum.
yeah, it's Rome.
Oh, that. I remember learning about that
Yeah.
in primary school. It was horrendous.
So the crowd who were just calling for Sam Worthington to be killed are now saying, "Kiss him."
Kiss him. Kiss him. Kiss him. And they're all crying.
Ben Whishaw leans down, kisses him, and it's only true love's kiss.
And
and
they
it only
both
brings it-
die.
Turn into ogres.
He kisses him and there's a sword in him and it goes into him and
It's
he
like
doesn't know.
50-50, either they'll both be alive, they'll both be the same
Yeah.
after true love's kiss. That's the
That's
prophecy.
it.
Yeah. The prophecy.
We've all
That
seen.
would-
Yeah, it was.
That's
We
lovely.
start with the prophecy.
Yeah, the prophecy is one day an Australian.
Starts with the opening titles. One day, the Emperor of Rome will
Dennis
fall in
wishes.
love with a gladiator.
named Samus Worthington.
Worthingtonus.
And they both they end their lives with each other in each other's
Should
arms
the
or
prophecy be the
something.
plot of the film before it starts?
Yeah, just get it all out.
Yeah, I think so.
And they go to a restaurant and they
pressure off
have
us,
a
doesn't
calzone.
Yeah, it ends with calzone.
And there's a snooty
Played by Jonas Cleese.
but Samus Worthingtonus has to go from one
But
bar
it's
to
like
another.
it's like the opening of Shrek, where it's like in a fairy tale book, like da da da, da, and it goes on for like
20
15
minutes.
Yeah. Ah, great.
And then finally, when they watch it, they were like, "Oh, that's what that
Oh,
meant.
it's all fallen into place.
Just clicked."
Yeah.
Right.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, good stuff, guys. Really good.
We shouldn't end on a shot of John looking at his watch.
But we do need to end this one.
Bye. Perfect.
We might be able to end before that. Before John.
And that's a wrap. Subscribe to the Bad Clowns Film Pitch podcast and follow Bad Clowns Comedy on all social medias for updates on live shows and new comedy sketches. See you next time.